Yo guys, how's it going? Hopefully you guys are having a good day, man. Welcome back to the channel. Let's get started. I'm excited for this one, man. 7 ways to improve your dating app photos, okay? 7 different ways to improve your dating app photos, man. And make them pop more, make them better, get more matches. You know, and once you make them better, obviously you're gonna get more matches, you're gonna get more abundance, right? More abundance, and that's what I want for you guys. I want you guys to have variety and options to choose from of women, right? If that's what you want, of course. If you want to be in a relationship, be in a relationship. That's totally fine, you know? The first way, man, okay? And I put this number 1, man, because if you guys don't do this, then the rest will just kind of just be like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're trying, you're putting the effort, but this is like the base, okay? This is the base. Become more attractive first, okay? Now while you're becoming attractive, you can still be online, you know, you can still be on the dating app, you can still be posting photos on there, as long as you're, but as long as you're improving your looks, okay? For example, you're on your losing weight journey, right? You're trying to lose weight, okay? While you're losing weight, still take photos, still, you know, even though you're a little bit on the bigger side, still put those photos on the dating app, okay? You still want to be dating women, okay? Just because, you know, just because you're focused on yourself, you're focused on this weight loss, doesn't mean you got to neglect women altogether, because it's important to work on these areas of your life simultaneously, right? If you're lacking communication with women, then how are you not going to work on it? You know, how is that going to make you better with women if you're not constantly working on it? If you're not constantly going on these dates with women, how do you go on dates? You get on the dating app, you become more attractive so that they're down with it. They're down to see you in person. So becoming the most attractive version of yourself. How can you start doing this? Okay, so first, implementation. You gotta be hitting the gym. You gotta be constantly 4 to 5 times a week, man. You don't have to overdo it. Don't overtrain either, because it's gonna take longer to recover, right? Or you can get injured quicker. It's just body fat percentage, man. Getting lean, where your obliques showing, man. Your abs are showing. That's attractive, man. That's universally attractive to women, all right, in all areas of the world. Now your facial presentation is another one. Make sure, I mean, when you lean down, your jawline's gonna show, right? So you're not gonna have those puffy cheeks, you don't have to worry about none of that. You're at a low body fat percentage. Your hairstyle, the length of your hair, does it fit your facial structure, the way your face is structured, right? Does your haircut match with your face, right? All these things are important, and all these things you gotta keep in mind. Your eyebrows, are they thin? They're thinner. If they're on the thinner side, you wanna make them more fuller. This comes off as more striking, more masculine to women. Beard, is it patchy? You want to groom it. You want to be grooming your face, man, as much as you can. Okay, find little tweaks, do it, take the action. Don't overthink either, though. I don't want you guys to overthink about your looks. Don't get so in tune and so in depth with your looks, and oh man, is this ear bigger than this ear? Like the sizing and shit, like with my nose, like, no, like don't overthink, don't consume yourself into that bad negativity, okay? But do the things that you can control, do the things that you have control over, not the things that you don't have control over. If you dwell on the things you can't control, it's like that's energy wasted. You're just wasting your energy on that. You're just wasting your energy on that, when you can instead use that energy to work on the things that you do have control over. But keep this in mind, it doesn't just stop there, right? Your fashion, the way you're dressed. See a dude can be wearing the same shirt as another dude. A white long sleeve button-up shirt. But one may look better than the other one. How is that? How so? The way that it fits him, the way that it fits, the way that he's wearing it, right? The way that he's walking while he's wearing it. Okay, that all plays into attractions. Also, Also, man, if you don't know where to start, you know, and fixing your looks and looking the most attractive, the easy thing you can do, it's actually something that I implemented for myself, something that I did, was I actually found, you know, somebody that has similar looks to me, somebody that you know, not necessarily is my twin, right, but somebody that looks similar to myself. And I kind of like, I implemented what they're doing, what works for them to me. It's not that I'm copying them, but I'm just taking little tweaks and trying them out, right? Trying them out myself. You gotta find somebody that looks similar to you, you know, your phenotype. You know, he's wearing this type of fashion. Sometimes I get inspired by the fashion that they're wearing, and now I'm like, okay, I want to try that out. I want to try those type of shoes on. I want to try, you know what I mean? Pick out the best outfit that you have, the best outfit. And also something that you want to keep in mind is no repeated outfits, okay? So when you're posting these photos on the dating apps, you want to avoid having the same outfit on every photo. That's what you don't want. Why? Because the girl's gonna know, like, okay, like he just went out one day and just took a bunch of photos and just popped them on the dating app. See, women, man, they just want the photos to just match good, like be so like uniform. You know what I mean? Like just this one day, somebody just happened to take a photo of me, and like, god damn it, like I look so fucking good, right? In that photo, okay? Like they just want you to be living your life and as if somebody is just like there taking the photo, right? That's what they want. That's what's attractive and eye appealing to them, okay? Instead of, okay, he just went out one day and just, you know what I mean? And that's it. How can they tell the fashion, man? If you're wearing the same shirt, you know, 3 photos in a row, it's not good, right? It's not gonna look as presentable as well. It's not gonna look natural. It's not gonna look natural. Number 3, have a prominent environment. Have a prominent location that matches what you're wearing, okay? For like, what you don't wanna do, man, is such a fancy, such a formal outfit, the shoes included, and you're in the woods. Like you're in the forest on a hike or something like that. Why? Because that doesn't match, man. It doesn't match what you're wearing. It doesn't match the scenery, okay? Formal outfits, casual formal wear, city buildings, man. In a city, that's what you want. Have the city behind you, have buildings behind you. The outfit will then match the environment. And then it just completes the photo even more, right? It just completes the photo. Physique photos, man, those are the ones that look good in nature, right? When you're out in nature, it gives it that like animalistic type of aesthetic, that animalistic type of vibe, you know? It's all about the vibe too, right? You got vibe and the photos, man. Vibe, photos, dating apps. Vibe, photos, dating apps. Putting them on the dating app. If you don't put them on the dating app, out of sight, out of mind. The girl will never know that you're attractive if you're not putting them on the dating app. How is the girl gonna find you? She's not gonna come knocking on your door, right? She's not gonna come knocking on your door telling you, yeah, I want you. Girls don't operate like that, bro. They don't operate like that. So yeah, physique photos, then you can take those in the woods, okay? Or at a park, right? With those, you know what I mean? The outside, the pull-up bar and stuff. Perfect. That's a perfect location. It might even be an outfit that you've never wore before, okay? But that's the whole point, is getting out of your comfort zone and trying, putting in the effort of like, yo, like, okay, I may not like, or it's like a feeling, right? I may not feel good wearing this because it's just not me. But you don't know that though. You don't know if it's you until you actually try it, right? But anyways, and it may take time though. It may take time to adjust yourself to this new outfit that you're wearing, right? Because if for so many years you wore this type of outfit, right? For example, a shirt and shorts versus, you know what I mean, like a more elegant, more formal shirt and some chino pants, right? It's gonna be, you know what I mean? It's gonna feel different, right? If you want to take it up a notch and take photos in the studio with perfect lighting and stuff, you can honestly, you can do a variety. That's when you can do a variety. You can either do physique photos or formal, right? Or even like casual wear, okay? That's when you can play around with why? Because, you know, the scenery is just black, either a black backdrop or a white one, right? Or different patterns, whatever, like just different stuff, right? Different backdrops. You want to be careful, you know, right there, because usually on their websites they have, like, you can pick out the backdrop, but you want to think about your outfit as well while you're doing that, right? Because again, you want it to match. You want it to match to get more matches, right? One of the most important ones right here. High quality photos only, okay? Making sure your photos on these dating apps are high quality. Bro, the modern dating now is universal, okay? The girl can literally be with a guy from a different country. She can see him. Like, there's more access now, okay, than before, okay? So you're competing with these high level dudes, man. You're competing with dudes that are actually, like, their photos, man, they look like out of a movie. Like, they look like out of a movie, literally. They look like motherfucking actors now in these photos, okay? So you're competing with them, right? So if you're taking even iPhone quality photos, you know, it's not gonna work. If all your photos on these apps are just off of an iPhone, these photos that you're taking are just out of an iPhone, it's not gonna work. Or especially a cheaper phone, right? That you can see it's a little pixelated, like, nah. Or these bad selfies, man. Take the time, actually put effort. Even if you got to tell a friend to take these photos for you, you know, take him out to lunch. If not, just do a professional photo shoot with a professional photographer. You know, if you don't have the funds, right, to get a new camera, whatever the case is, then do that. But I would recommend you guys do get a camera, man, because cameras are just designed to take good photos, okay? Versus an iPhone. There is this but here, and that is downside to all your photos being professionally made can come with its downside, which is girls just won't think that you're real. Like, they won't, like, I remember this one time, like, this girl told me, like, are you real? Because my photos, they were just, you know, or they compliment the way my photos are organized or look on the dating app, right? And so that can, you know, they'll think that you're catfish, or you're not a real person, because they're all professional, right? So you want to mix in just one or two iPhone photos, right? So it looks like you're a real person, okay? Now the dates, like Hinge, for example, Hinge has like a boomerang or whatever. You can add in a video. See, that's when you can just take a that's when you can use your iPhone, right, to take that video, just so you know you have a mixture. You have a mixture of professional and, you know, a little bit of the iPhone quality. Next one, model-like posing. Okay, you want to envision yourself when you're doing the photo shoots, right, to put on the dating app. You want to envision yourself like you're a model, right? And you know, in that moment, you actually are the model, okay? So you want to have that ingrained in your mind, like no slouched body language, none of that. You want to look the part. You want to look confident for these photos, right? If your eyes are looking tired, you know, in the morning of the photo shoot, put some eye drops in, you know, clear eye drops, man. You want to do this so your eyes look like they're popping, right? Like they look clear, they don't look tired, okay? Man, even if you got to drink some coffee before the photo shoot, do so, right? You want to look alert, sharp, ready to go. Water fast as well. You don't drink any water, so you don't look so bloated, right? Like, it's crazy, man, but it's true, right? So there's just little hacks that you can do right before the photo shoot, man, which can, bro, but it's all about the looks, right? You want to look your best. And how do you gotta prepare, man. Preparation is half the battle. Try different poses. Don't do the same ones all the time. Cross your arms, look to the side with one hand in your pocket, right? Or in your back pocket, right? In your back pocket. Do something different. You know, you wanna be, the photos are set to sport mode, you know, or the shutter speed, boom, 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 boom. Take a bunch of photos of you walking, right? Try different stuff, try different things. Okay, there's a bench right there. Let me sit down on that bench. Let me put my leg, you know, on top of my other leg. Oh, that's what matters. You gotta, you know, in a way, you do gotta be a little creative. You gotta try. With posing is really creativity and using your environment for your benefit too. You know, just seeing what's, taking the time. Like literally, this was something that I've learned, right, throughout all the years that I've taken photos. I've been taking photos since long time, and you know, I've learned something that I do that I love is just analyzing and really scanning the room and just like, okay, how can I make this photo 10 times better? And I get creative with it. I try this pose out and the photos just pop more. That's how you make the photos pop out more, actually, is by the posing. The editing side to it too, you know. The editing is fucking important too, man. Holy shit. Like, it's all important, man, but this posing is just, it makes you stand out from the rest, because if you're trying this new pose out, you know, something new, good lighting followed by good camera angles, okay? See, the photos won't be as good if the camera angle sucks, man. Okay, this is why you got to talk to your photographer, have that communication back and forth, like, okay, this is the way I want my photos to look. Show them examples. Yo, like, okay, I need these photos to look like this. I gotta look the most attractive in these photos, and these gotta be like the way that the camera's camera angles, and the lighting, bro, the lighting of the photo. If it's too, you know, too much shadows, if it's too dark, you certain features that you have it's not gonna come out as good, right? It's not gonna come out as good, and they're not gonna show. That's the thing, they're not gonna show in the photo if the lighting is off, okay? Or if it's too white balanced. You know, if it's too white balanced, you know, you may not get those aesthetics, man, and striations that you want to get in the photo. And I feel like the lighting has to do with editing, so that's why I didn't add the editing part in this video, because the lighting is pretty much editing in a way. Okay, so you know, when it comes to the editing, you're editing your photos, you don't want to do too much. That's the secret. Don't do too much editing. Okay, don't, keep it to a very minimal editing. A mistake that I used to make was I over-edited the photo. Like, that's the mistake that I used to make. I used to over-edit, man. Over-edit the photo, over-edit my pictures. I can show you some examples here. but yeah, it can take a photo that actually look decent to horrible. Okay, so be careful. Be very careful. The lighting, so important. You know, if you're taking photos at nighttime, get the flash out, man. Turn on the flash on your camera, and if it's still not lit up as much as you want it to be, get another light. Makes it look like, damn, that motherfucker looked like it could be on a magazine cover. And that's it for today's video, man. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And I'm ready, man. I'm ready for the next video. Stay tuned for more content, man, coming. I can't wait, man. I can't wait, man. This year's gonna be a big one. So let's get it.